You really think doing heavy rows every single week is going to give you a back like Chris Bumstead? You look at his physique, those massive lats, that insane thickness, that detail that makes his back look carved out of stone, and you think, I just need to row heavier, more weight, more sets, more effort. But here's the truth. Nobody wants to hear. Your rows might be the exact reason your back never develops that way. Because while you are loading heavier and heavier, your biceps are taking over, your traps are taking over, your rear delts are working harder, and the muscle you actually want to grow, your lats, are becoming the weakest part of the movement. Your back gets thicker, but it never expands. The width never comes. The V-taper never appears. And that's when the question starts. How can the row be the problem? It's the main back exercise. If you've ever thought that, this video is for people who train with a purpose. And before we continue, tell me something. Where are you watching this video from? Comment your country below. I want to know where the Marambian warriors are training around the world. Now let's make something clear from the beginning. The row is not the problem. The problem is how you use the row. The way most people perform it, it builds almost anything except wide lats. You're not failing because you don't work hard enough. You're failing because you're using the wrong line of pull. And today, you're going to understand why your lats aren't responding, which two exercises actually build a wider back, and the bonus detail that unlocks everything. The thing almost nobody applies. Your lats are a strategic muscle group. They don't respond simply because you move heavy weight. They respond to the direction of force. When you approach every row thinking only about pulling the weight, who takes over? Your biceps, your teres major, your traps, and your lats become the supporting character. It's like holding a powerful sword, but always striking with the wrong technique. The weapon is strong, but the attack never reaches the target. And this is where most people misunderstand back training. They believe effort is the answer. They believe more weight automatically means more growth. But the biggest backs in bodybuilding are not built by randomly moving heavy objects. They're built by directing tension exactly where it needs to go. Here is the mindset shift. This isn't about hating rows. It's about stopping using them as an ego test. Your lats grow when your shoulder moves, not when your elbow simply bends. Remember this. The first exercise that truly starts building wider lats is a properly executed vertical pull. And no, it's not about having the widest grip possible. It's about your body position. During a pull down, the command is simple. Don't pull the bar. Drive your elbows down, chest up, shoulders down, shoulder blades controlled. If you don't feel your lats stretching at the top and contracting at the bottom, the problem isn't the weight. The problem is the direction. And this is where most people make the same mistake. They keep adding plates. They keep forcing heavier reps, but they never fix the movement pattern. A stronger mistake is still a mistake. Once you understand that, the second pillar comes in. And it's not just any row. It's a row with true shoulder extension. A movement where your elbow travels low and back, not out, not upward. Because when your elbow rises too high, your traps start taking over. When you close the movement too much, your teres major dominates. The row that actually builds your lats is the one where your elbow stays close to your body and finishes behind your torso. Minimal momentum, stable spine, chest open. This is where the row finally starts doing what it was supposed to do. At this point, the row stops being the villain and becomes your weapon. See the logic? The pull down teaches your lats to pull downward and lengthen. The row teaches your lats to extend the shoulder and handle heavy tension. 2 exercises, 2 movement patterns, 1 complete back strategy. This isn't a random exercise list, it's a system. And if you've been training back for years but still don't have that wide, detailed look, pay attention to the next part, because the problem might not even be your back exercises. It might be what happens before you start your first set. Now comes the bonus tip that makes everything finally work, and almost nobody applies it. If your chest is tight and shortened, your lats cannot fully expand. A muscle performs better when it has room to move. Stretching your chest before back training isn't a waste of time. It's pure biomechanics. 3 simple positions, 30 seconds each. Moving until you feel a real stretch. When your chest opens up, your shoulders move better, your scapula can move freely, and your lats finally have the space to work. It's like unlocking the gate before sending the army forward. Without it, you're fighting while trapped. Now, everything makes sense. The row was never the enemy. It was simply being used without understanding. Your lats don't grow because you add more exercises. They grow because you use your body better. Most people will keep pulling heavier weights, waiting for width to magically appear. They will keep chasing numbers, keep increasing the load, keep repeating the same movement, and then wonder why their back never changes. But the people who understand this start training back like strategists, not like people repeating movements without thinking. Because building a wider back is not about doing more. It's about making every repetition send the right message. It's about understanding biomechanics, leverage, and where the tension actually goes. And this is the difference between someone who simply trains and someone who actually builds their physique. If you made it to the end, comment below. Wide lats. That tells me you understood the concept, and helps this video reach the people who need to hear this. And before you leave, I want to know something. What country are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. I want to see how far this journey is reaching. And if you want to continue this journey with me, subscribe to the channel, because training back is common. Everyone can pull weight, everyone can do rows, but building a wider back, a back with detail, thickness, and shape, is the result of understanding your training. Train like a warrior, build with strategy,